we're off to see the airplanes, the wonderful airplanes of the Air Force. Me and Addison are taking a trip over to the Air Force Museum today. Where are we going, baby? Or what are we gonna see? Airplanes. Are you excited? Ooh, that was a cool airplane. So we're gonna go to the Air Force Museum here in Dayton, Ohio. It's pretty cool. If you've never been, you should check it out sometime. We're gonna go see some airplanes. Rock on. There's where we're going. Air Force Museum.
Wait. Look how I saw that.
Oh, hey, and look, there's an airplane. Just want to show you guys that plane right there, the one that's kind of hidden. That is the Hanoi Taxi. That is the one that brought the last troops home from Vietnam. Pretty cool. It's sitting right there.
Is it the big one?
It's the big one. Say hello, Hanoi Taxi. And when I said troops, I meant the last POWs. That's the one that brought the last POWs home from Vietnam, including, I believe, John McCain was one of those POWs who flew home on the Hanoi Taxi. So an interesting side note, the road that we're walking on to go up to the Air Force Museum is actually the former taxiway. And then that building over there, the second building, is built on the original runway. So we're actually walking on an original taxiway and runway to get up to the Air Force Museum. It's built here at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio. If you guys don't know this story about the Doolittle Raiders, if you've watched the movie Pearl Harbor, you've seen a bit of what they did. It's based off of that. Obviously, there's a lot more to the story, but this is an interesting fact. Of all of the Doolittle Raiders, 80 men, I'm sorry, there's 80 Doolittle Raiders, and what they did was they all have their names inscribed in a goblet. And as each member dies, each year they do a toast, where everybody does a toast of Hennessy, and as each member dies, they turn the goblet upside down. So as you look through here and you count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goblets left. So there are 8 of 80 men left who were part of the Doolittle raids. Looks so real.
The new Super Fortress bombs became operational to carry the still untested atomic weapon.
So that was Fat Man and Little Boy, the 2 atomic bombs dropped on Nagasaki and Hiroshima. So pretty interesting, and we're walking under Boxcar, which is the airplane that ended the war. Give a look at Boxcar. Addison, you got air traffic control. You have air traffic control. Let's hear you land the airplanes. Land the airplanes. What airport is that? Might be LAX, I don't know. It's pretty old though. Northwest hasn't had those logos in a long time. Who else is on there? Southwest is on there. See if you can get it to stop. Good job, baby. That's what I used to do. Alright, I got to. Get in the chopper! So we're sitting in the cockpit of an F-16, as you can see. Addison's trying to get us to take off. Unfortunately, the rest of the airplane's missing besides the cockpit. Is this cool?
I'm trying to make us sit up.
There's a Thunderbirds F-16, kind of cool. So I'll give you a shot of what we were just in. You can see it back there.
Dad,
It's basically the cockpit of an F4 fan or F-16, and then now we're gonna get in the cockpit. Yeah, what's up?
Can I sit in the front and you can sit in the back?
Maybe, because right now we're gonna get into the cockpit of a two-seater F4 Phantom. This was actually used in a movie. This F4 cockpit television series called Call to Glory. All right, you ready to spin it?
Wait till they're done, and then you can walk.
That's to help climb in and out. It's a pull-up bar. Sit down in there. Are you ready to fly?
What was that?
That was me. Addison sitting in the, the light. Addison sitting in the cockpit of an F4 Phantom.
Dad, get in the back.
All right, you take off.
I can't see you.
Look over the side. What's up? All right, so got my stick. I am the Rio, or radio intercept officer, for Addison, and she's the pilot up front flying this F4. Pretty sweet. You can actually sit in one of these. All right, now the fun part, trying to get out. Addison, turn around and smile. Is this cool? Addison trying to eject. Eject, eject, eject. These are actual pieces from the Berlin Wall that they brought here. And I want to make a special note of just what they've got in the display. It's pretty interesting that of all things, this would be in the display. But the important part is to know that these pieces of wall that you're about to see are from the actual Berlin Wall. So as you saw the Berlin Wall there, did you notice what I was kind of hinting at? It had something to do with a movie. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Let me talk. It had something to do with a movie that came out. One of the sequels, something about some Deathly Hallows, was out recently. And if you remember back to the first couple movies, there was a certain car in those movies, and yeah. I don't know about that. So anyway, let me tell you real quick. So this is the United States Air Force Museum here in Dayton, Ohio. One of the cool things about this place is it's 100% free. Free to get in, free parking. You come, open 365 days a year, I believe, every day, like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So pretty cool place to bring your kids just to see aviation heritage, all the way back from the Wright brothers to like the current stuff that's out there. Imagine trying to vlog with this thing. That's a big camera. Uh-oh. What are you doing? I think you broke it. I don't know you. I'm leaving. You're going to get us in trouble. So this is the landing gear for the XB-36. Now that is the XB-36, and that's the current landing gear that they have on it. Originally, they had it designed with a different landing gear. And the reason I'm pointing this out to you folks is Addison, stand right there next to that rail. As you can see, the landing gear is bigger than most airplanes by itself. Huge. Alright, so I have to show you this, sorry, but if you're offended by nudity, please close your eyes. If you're, well, you really don't have to. That airplane forgot its clothes. Yeah, I know. Pretty sick. Smutty airplane.